We could look at Mark Dice, I guess.
Pop quiz.
No, go away. Okay, what is this? Oh my god. Oh my god. His latest video is titled "Prank Calling a Grocery Store About the Lack of Diversity on Cereal Boxes." Oh god. I don't think I want to go to that. I don't think I want to sink that low, yo. Do we want to sink this low? Do we want to engage with this level of cringe, guys? Guys, so this is an actual phone call. Oh my god, guys, should we do it? Yes. All right, we're gonna do it. Okay, let's let's hear this fucking phone call. I guess. Look, ooh, it's animated too, yo. It's fucking animated. All right, let's watch. Oh my god.
Hello.
Hey, I've been shopping at your store for quite a while, but I've noticed something that's been making me feel increasingly uncomfortable every time that I'm there. And when I'm shopping in the cereal aisle, I'm noticing that a lot of the characters and the mascots on these cereal boxes are white, cisgender, heterosexual males, European descent. Not a lot of diversity. And with the grocery industry getting updated, with Uncle Ben's rice becoming a thing of the past, Aunt Jemima's syrup being canceled, I just don't know why.
Okay, why would you call a grocery store for this? I mean, I guess if you're just some dumb idiot who's like, I have a problem, and it's like, well, I'm gonna call my grocery store. I mean, maybe that's part of the it's part of the meme. It's like, yeah, I'm so dumb, I'm calling the grocery store to complain about diversity on my cereal boxes. Oh my god. Yeah, let's keep listening.
Why there's such a lack of diversity in the cereal box aisle.
I don't know. That's the cereal companies. I mean, I don't think there's anything that we could do about that.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? It's not just the Snap Crackle Pop characters from Rice Krispies. It's the Quaker Oats mascot. He's a white male. I mean, just everywhere I turn, there's just a bunch of white people on these boxes, and that's. I'm trying to think. I mean, I'm a white male myself. I'm an ally of the African American community,
Sure.
the BIPOC community. I'm just trying to think, like, how does that make them feel? You know, I can't make them feel very welcoming when they're, you know, trying to.
I mean, this like, is this like, I don't know. Like, I guess. I just don't. I don't know. I don't know what to say about this. Like, is this his perception of lefties? Is this his perception of lefties that he thinks we're this dumb? Or is he like, what's even the joke here? Like, I get the joke, okay? I get like the what is it? Like I get the joke. Okay? The like base level, the joke. But what's the like subversive thing that's supposed to be said with this, right? What's the underlying intent under this bit other than just, I'm gonna impersonate a fucking liberal. Yuck. Look at me. I'm just such a dumbass lefty complaining there. By the way, no one gives a fuck about like cereal box diversity. By the way, Snap, Crackle, and Pop aren't even fucking human. Most cereals don't even have human mascots. Tony the Tiger's not a white male. He's a fucking tiger. He's not human. Neither is fucking Toucan Sam. They're animals. Even like a Count Chocula or like a Boo Berry or like all of those things. Snap, Crackle, and Pop are the only ones I can think of that like look like white males. And even then, they're elves. I guess they don't have to be all white elves, but Captain Crunch. What is Captain Crunch? I don't know what Captain Crunch looks like. Wait. Captain. Oh, right, the Captain Crunch. Obviously, yeah. Okay. I don't know why I blanked on that for a minute. Okay, so yeah, Captain Crunch is a white male. I mean, okay. Like the Lucky Charms guy. You know what? Actually, the chat is red pilling me on this. You know what? We do need some more diversity in cereal mascots. You know, I love how these people they try to meme and like a straw man and shit, but like they're technically right. I mean, he's technically right. He technically has stumbled onto a correct point, and I guess his response to me would be like, "Oh my God, you lefties are so ridiculous. You even believe my ridiculous. You agree with the jokey straw man." I mean, yeah, no. I mean, I don't see how it would hurt to have more diverse cereal characters. I just also don't see how the current status quo is really hurting that much. It's cereal box, but maybe it is. Maybe it is. Maybe black people want their faces represented on cereal boxes too. Okay, I don't know. I don't know. Why not? What would be the big deal if this actually happened? If people were actually like, you know what? Yeah, let's try to diversify the cereal boxes. What would be the big deal? Again, like this culture war shit is all fucking shadow boxing. It's all just like just getting mad over nothing. Something that has no negative effect or really effect on society whatsoever at all. But let's get triggered and mad about it and then call the other side triggered, right?
To find the cereal that they identify with.
Right. Well, I agree with you also, but I mean, I don't know. I mean, that's up to the company.
Oh, is that the meme? The cereal guy agreed with me. What a lib. What a cucked lib, yo. He agreed with me that there needs to be more white people on cereal boxes. Lol. Beta. Beta. Why can't Aunt Jemima be on cereal? Because Aunt Jemima's racist. She's a racist stereotype. Like the kind old black grandma who would makes you pancakes, and she wasn't even just, no, not grandma, actually. She was like a maid, right? She was like the help. You know that movie The Help? Yeah, that's about women like Aunt Jemima, okay? Really good movie, by the way. Yeah, that it's kind of fucked, right? We're taking like a fucked part of our history and turning it into a mascot. It's a little fucked, you know. There need to be more cannibals on cereal. Yeah, yo. We can have a Hannibal Crispies. I don't know.
You know.
Maybe we could start a movement.
I don't know if we could do anything. I can mention it to the bosses and the buyers.
I think that's a good idea.
I love how he's accidentally like he might have accidentally planted the seed for something. Like, dude, you know what? You know what we should do? Unironically, just to piss off Mark Dice. Guys, everyone in the chat, call your local fucking grocery store and be like, yeah, I just want to let y'all know I don't really have a problem with this. I just, something I thought maybe y'all should consider, there's not really any representation on the cereal boxes other than white males, I think, maybe there should be some cereals who have some, women of color or, black people, women, trans people, Asians, anything else, Why the fuck not? Let's do that. Let's take Mark Dice's idea and turn it into something that like he would hate. Let's flip it. Let's make this a reality, yo. Everybody call your local grocery store and just be respectful, be kind, and just be like, yeah, I or even if you're there, just ask your local grocery store clerk, be like, hey, do you think you could tell me why? Like, yeah, how come all these characters are white males? You know, maybe y'all should mention it to your bosses. You know, people would like it if there was more representation. Let's all do it. Let's all do it, guys. Let's make this a reality. Let's actually let's turn his straw man meme of the left into an actual fucking reality. Okay. Holy fuck. Unironically, to piss off my dad. Yeah, do it. Yeah, let's guys, let's trigger the righties. Let's trigger the fucking righties, guys. Let's do it. Let's do it. Why not? Let's all do it. Let's start a campaign. More representation on cereal boxes. More representation on cereal boxes. Hells yeah. You know what? Damn right. You know what? I care about the young black, Asian, indigenous, female, gay, trans, whatever fucking kids out there. Those little ass kids. They all kids like cereal, okay? You think black kids don't like cereal too? Why don't they get to see their fucking face on a cereal box, all right? Why the fucking goddamn hell? Again, it's got to be white people everywhere. White people, white people, white people, white males, straight white males, everywhere you fucking look, all right? You want to point out that, yes, there are white men. That's all you're doing. You're literally pointing out why your opponents are correct, okay? Because everywhere you look, it's straight white males, and if you went by a lot of the representation that's out there, you'd almost think that other fucking groups of people don't even exist. And that's the problem. That's the fucking problem. I'm not calling them right now, okay? I'm not doing that. Let's finish watching this.
Start a hashtag.
Feedback.
I was thinking about starting a hashtag too.
Yeah, let's start a
they did the
hashtag.
Oscars so white hashtag. Maybe cereal so white. Imagine being an African American young man in Chicago and sitting at the breakfast table, getting ready for school and eating your cereal, and you're sitting there staring at a box, and there's no black people on it.
See, I know he's memeing and he's trying to be irreverent and all that, but hey, let's take off the smugness for a second. Let's take off the cynical fucking assholishness, the uncharitability, and let's actually look at this critically. Be yeah, you know what? How about instead of the young black man from Chicago, what about the young black child? You know, who again everywhere they look, they see you know, all their white friends are represented on everywhere. You know, everywhere. And it's well, where am I represented? You know? Oh, I guess cereal's just for white people, yo. I mean, heck, I remember, there even is one on the fucking box there. There's, an athlete on the box. And it's usually also a white male. All right? Yeah, we need it. We need more cereal box representation. Let's do it, guys. Let's do it. This is based. We're gonna change the world, guys.
I hear you. I agree with you 100%. I'm just like I said.
I'm so glad that this guy unironically agreed. He's not, because if he didn't actually agree to, he'd be I don't know about that. Or he'd just be politely uh-huh. Yep, sure, yo, that makes sense. All right, well, I gotta go. But he's just yeah, you know, I actually agree with you. I just don't know how we go about this, you know? It's he's literally CRT pilling this dude over the phone unintentionally. He's unintentionally CRT pilling this dude over the phone. Oh my fucking god. He's so bad. This is the thing, but conservatives are so bad at comedy that they literally are just a parody of themselves. Okay? They end up just making themselves look ridiculous every time they try to do comedy. They literally do. They're parodies of themselves. Holy fuck.
Is mention it to the buyers, and they could pass it on to the salespeople, and then
Hell yeah,
I mean,
based.
that's all. That's all.
That's how change is made, Joe. At least in terms of like corporate decision making, it's like, oh, a bunch of people have complained about this at multiple levels. You know, oh yeah, we've heard multiple complaints. All right, guess we should do something about it. I have a Super Mario Amiibo cereal box. Damn, is that actually real? Damn, I didn't even know that was a thing. All right.
we could do from our end.
You know, and all of them also, I've noticed too, they speak English. And I have friends from Latin America, Latinx friends, and they're bilingual.
Sure.
You know, English is a second language for them. And I notice that all these mascots, they speak English. You know, I'm just quite concerned. I
Yeah,
thought
true.
instead of calling,
They speak English, and all the boxes of the cereal and shit are in English. Everything's in English. You know what do I have an example here I can show y'all? Because at least what I've seen in the States, y'all don't really do this, do you? Here we have all our packaging has English and French writing on it. Look, see? Look, we got wait. Yeah, see? It says fruit punch in English, and then it says it in French, right? And then it says like the information English, French, right? Why the fuck don't they do that in America, yo? Why not? A lot of people speak Spanish. Put fucking like a shit that has like a I know Americans would be pissed as fuck about that. They would be pissed. I know they would. I know they would, but you know what? You know what I would say to those people? I'd say stay fucking mad, bitch. I'd say stay mad. All right? There is nothing that society loses by being more accommodating. Nothing. We don't lose anything, okay? We gain. We gain by being more accommodating and more accepting. Like, absolutely. So, being like, yeah, you know what? Not only should they put more diversity on the cereal boxes, they should also put Spanish writing on the cereal boxes so that people who only speak Spanish can know what they're fucking buying. Hell yeah. Why not? Why the fuck not? When you got a large population of people who speak a different language, and I'm not even saying that, oh, so we should just encourage them to never learn English. No, learn English, sure, but like, you know, takes time for people to learn English. Some people, we should be accommodating by the things I mentioned. What did you mention? Wanting capitalism to pander to any demographic is sad. What thing? Wait. Representation should be expressed by character, actions, and metaphysics. No, representation can be expressed in a number of different ways, all right? I'm sick of this narrative that, like, oh, you're doing representation wrong. Like, no, there's all kinds of ways to do representation, okay? All kinds of ways. What city in Canada are you returning to? I'm already in Canada. I'm in Toronto. Oh, are you a Canuck, doggo? Are you a Canuckistanian? Yeah, I'm in Toronto. Specifically Scarborough. But yeah, no, I am having a bit of fun. I'm not actually advocating for that, so you can chill. I mean, I honestly don't see the problem with it, but I also know it would never happen. Like, Americans are not going to be okay with, oh, let's put Spanish writing on shit as well. But like, honestly, like, yeah, it's something that like I almost like, it was weird getting used to. Like, I'm so used to like everything being in English and French. Because like, look, here's an example. This is a fruit roll up that I got from the States. Okay, as you can see, all the writing is in English. Okay, pretty standard, pretty normal. You look at any product from here in Canada, it's like English, French, English, French, English, French, everywhere. See, English, French. It's all right, here, let's watch a little bit more of this.
instead of just tweeting about this, I'm old fashioned. I thought I would pick up the phone and, try to help things out, try to start a change.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's one way of doing it. I mean, like I said, that's all that we could do from our end is mention it to the salespeople, and then I guess you could contact Quaker Oats, and then we could get something started that way. But,
maybe don't you think maybe you could stop selling it? I mean, it's if you guys stop stocking it.
I mean, I could just mention it to the bosses, or I mean, we do have
okay, now he's like trying to. I guess he's trying to make himself sound more unreasonable now. It's like, oh, well, yeah, just stop selling it. They're not going to, he knows they're not going to do that. I bless this guy on the phone. He does have he does, no, he's not being genuine. Oh, you mean the guy okay, yeah, the guy in the store. Yeah, no, he does seem to genuinely, give a shit. He seems like a decent person. I do feel kind of bad that he's, doing this to him because it's kind of fucked. But again, he's actually making the argument to him. I guess now he's like, oh shit, this guy's on board. I have to make myself sound ridiculous now. Stop selling it, And then this guy's gonna be like, oh, wow, these SJWs, I thought they were reasonable, but this guy is telling me to stop selling a product that I have no control over and is being an idiot. So.
Have an email, you could write a letter to the bosses.
Okay, because I mean,
we have a web.
Your store is kind of part of the problem. Wouldn't you agree? Your store is kind of part of the problem by continuing to feed into this systemic white privilege.
See, this is part of the straw man narrative that we're this unreasonable that well, you're part of the problem. Everyone needs to stop doing that. No, we get it. We're not going to make a change overnight. We're not going to fix everything overnight. But just being the first half of his phone call, what he did originally, is what people should do if they have a problem. Call up and be like, yeah, I have a problem with this, I think it should be changed. And then maybe their complaint goes up the chain and maybe someone hears it. Maybe if enough people complain and enough of those complaints go up the chain, maybe these companies will be like, oh, okay, so people are actually clamoring for this thing to be done, this change to be made, so let's do that. But this idea that it's but lefties are so ridiculous. They want to go and they have such ridiculous standards. They would go and yell at a store for not having enough black people on their cereal and then demand for them to stop selling it. It's just ridiculous. I wonder if this guy realizes at some point that this is a prank. Here, we'll speed it up a little bit.
Privilege by stocking these items and making them available.
Right. Yeah. So.
And I mean, something should be done about that. I'm just one guy. I've just been hearing a lot about this, and I wanted to just help. But I figure, since everyone's very active on social media, I'm not, too active on there. I got to try to follow a little bit of that stuff.
Well, either am I, for that matter. Yeah.
I'm old-fashioned. I like to pick up the phone, and I'm a talker, not a typer. So I thought,
sure.
Thought I would call. And I mean, this is, I think, a pretty important issue. Wouldn't you agree?
Well, I agree. But like I said, all I could do is mention it to the bosses and mention it to our buyer, and they could pass it on. I mean, that's all we could do. And then if they want to just continue carrying the product, that's up to them.
Well, if you start doing that, you might start facing boycotts. You don't want to get a boycott going at the store.
Now it's now let's threaten boycotts, guys, because at the end of the day, this is what lefties do. This is what lefties are all about, yo. Boycotts and being unreasonable. I love it because he started like being reasonable with this dude, and this other dude was reasonable. He was like, yeah, no, I hear what you're saying, and you know what? Yeah, I'll try to pass it along. I agree with you. And then it's like, but no, not like since he had that, I'm betting like his turn here is because he had that reaction. He was probably expecting a different reaction. So now it's like, okay, so now let's just make ourselves seem completely unreasonable. It's ridiculous.
Breakfast is the most important meal of the day, and maybe there's one that I overlooked. Maybe there are some, some BIPOC and indigenous mascots in the cereal industry.
I have no idea. I really don't know, because everywhere I go, that's all I see also. I mean, it's not just here, it's just everywhere.
See, even this guy is like, yeah, no, I agree. Yeah, I do see a lot of white people everywhere. No, that is true, yeah. And this guy's like, yeah, it's everywhere, man. Like, oh yeah, totally. But like the guy he's talking to agrees with the straw man that he's built up. Like, he's literally defeating his own argument, and he's trying so hard to like bring it back and make his like fake lefty seem unreasonable, but it's not even working. Because this guy like clearly already agrees with the sentiment, even if he doesn't agree with this person's like radical ideas for solving it. So he's not accomplishing what he's hoping to accomplish. And it's also not all that funny, so I don't know why he uploaded this or bothered animating it, honestly.
I know I wasn't the only one.
Unless you go to, I don't know, if you go to more Latin affluent community, I mean, there might be a little bit there. I guess it all depends on the community. I don't know.
What do you think of the hashtag Cereal So White to help out?
That sounds good to me.
Right?
Sure.
It worked for the Oscars.
I mean,
it worked for the Oscars.
It's something worth starting. That's for sure.
Oh my God! Now he's making fun of the Oscars so white hashtag. God fucking damn it! But yeah, no. By the way, I love how he's trying to relate this. I mean, the Oscars so white thing. They actually kind of really had a point, especially when there's a lot of really good black artists, black media that gets overlooked by a lot of these award shows. I blame Mark Dice for your green screen falling. Yeah, I do too. Fuck Mark Dice and his unfunny comedy.
I don't see why not.
Can I send in a clip? Yeah, I should have time to get to one more. As long as it's not super long.
I mean, they can make several different boxes, several, mix it up.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But but I agree with you, sir. I can't stay on the phone too long.
Okay.
But it reminds me when I was a little kid, I was homesick from school, and the Jehovah's Witnesses came by with their book, and they opened up the book, isn't this how you want it to be? And it was all full. It was just white people in the book, and I said, well, there's no black people, there's no Latin, and these were the kids that were my friends. I went to a pretty diverse elementary school, so it's kind of funny. And then fast forward 6 months later, a year later, they come, they show up with a different book. So I mean, so I hear what you're saying, and I'm just like 11-year-old kid at this time.
And you made a big change.
Look at that. This dude is based. The dude on the phone is unironically based as hell. And this guy doesn't know, like Mark Dice, like he thought he would like get an idiot or some shit, but this guy actually knows what's up and can like hold his own in the conversation. So like you can tell Mark is like floundering here. Like he doesn't really know what to say to like because it's just like, God damn it, he's actually a fucking he's a woke person. He doesn't like racism. Like, oh my God. Yeah, dude, this entire call did not go the way he planned it to go. I can tell you that.
You might have planted that seed, and that's what I'm trying to plant the seed.
Right.
No pun
that's all we
intended.
could do.
To make the change, because I mean I know that I'm just feeling the lack of diversity when I'm pushing my shopping cart down the cereal aisle, and I just can't imagine being a Latinx person or an Arab or an Asian person or a Pacific Islander and just walking.
I don't know why he believes him anymore at this point. I feel like if you're a person who like works at one of these like stores and you answer the phone as part of your job, I feel like you should know how to like be able to tell when someone's prank calling you, and when you can tell their goal is to keep you on the phone and they keep bringing up the same shit or just to like get you to keep talking, that they'll like make the same point or just repeat exactly what they already said. I feel like that's a pretty clear indication the person is pranking. Why is this dude talking so fast? Because I sped it up because this shit is taking a long time. Let's finish it.
And being like, where's the cereal for me and my kids?
Right, exactly. I hear you. I'm with you on that completely.
All right. Well, I think this is a really important conversation that we just started, and I'm really looking forward to, maybe we can start something with this. Maybe you can spread the word about the hashtag Cereal So White, and we can get it trending, and we can help, fix this problem.
I think it's something worth doing.
All right.
Absolutely.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
All right. Appreciate that.
No problem. All right. Yeah, no problem.
Thank you.
Again, unironically, I agree
What the hell is wrong with these people? That's a rhetorical question, of course. Liberalism, the worst pandemic of them all.
Uh-huh. No, no, yeah, I love it. I unironically agree with this dude, yo. Unironically agree with the dude. He he actually convinced him too. You know what? Let's do it. Yeah, let's make Mark Dice's meme a reality. All right. Hashtag cereal so white. Hashtag cereal so white, yo. Let's do it. You know what? Like these reactionaries, they cry about the same thing every time. Do you guys notice? I really do feel like they're getting less and less effective. Their complaints are becoming less and less like culturally relevant. People aren't buying this shit anymore. So like who cares like if we make them mad and we play into their narrative? Let's just do it. Let's push the hashtag cereal so white campaign. Why not? Like in fact, have other people tweeted this? Cereal so white. Nope. Okay. No one's done that. I guess a better hashtag could be devised than that. But yeah, yo, someone should make a meme. Someone should make a meme with like a Captain Crunch, Snap, Crackle, and Pop. The Lucky Charms dude, and be like, yeah, you know, hey, where's all the black people? Where's all the representation, yo? Where is it? Unironically. And then we can put Mark Dice's name. Like we can make it like once it becomes big, we can be like, oh yes, the hashtag cereal diversity, yeah, brought to you by Mark Dice. All right, he is the one who fought hard to bring diversity to cereal. All right, and he should be remembered for such for the rest of his life. Okay, let's do this, guys. Let's make hashtag cereal diversity. Hashtag cereal diversity. Let's do it, guys.
Pile in my throat when I see a fucking note. I don't want fucking change.